Hi, Black Hat Demon, and I have a Xbox One error code problem. My error code is 0x80830003. And I've been having this error code for over 2 months now. And it is a save file error code. And what this does is, when you're trying to save your Fallout 4 game on Xbox One, this does not pertain to PS4 or PC. This is just to the Xbox. So when you're going to save, this error code will pop up. It will tell you that you have little to no storage in your system. If you are like me and you have a Fallout Edition Xbox One, you have a 1 TB system. You should be good. That to this error code. I do not know what this error code is originally. At first I thought, well, it's the cloud, or it's something to do with, Fallout or Xbox, or just something, like maybe I did something wrong, or maybe when I'm playing different options I did and everything else. Well, I kept having the error code, you might as well say. And what I ended up finding out was I'm not the only one out there. There's a couple people on a couple of the forums on Biesta, or yeah, I don't know. Is it Biesta? I don't know. But pretty much on Xbox and the Fallout website, there's a couple of us. And then you got other people that chime in saying, did you type in the code right? And is this the right code? It is a real code. It is a real problem. If you go on Xbox.com, you type in this code, it does not exist. So the only people that know about this code are the ones that are having it. And if you go to Xbox help and everything, you might as well say, they know about it, but it's not a current issue to where they really, The most they would do is they would tell you to power purge your system. And that's about it. So anyways, I kept having this problem. I ended up deleting pretty much over 20 saves. You might as well say all the way back to day one. And I still had this problem. I was able to save, but I wasn't able to save, you might as well say. Like, it worked for maybe a couple hours, but didn't come back. And then I go, okay, well, maybe I should do what this error code's saying. Maybe I should check my storage. Well, I checked my storage, my system is good. I thought, well, maybe my system is defective. So I recently downloaded Sunset Overdrive on my system, and I was able to save on that game. On that, pretty much I got the save on that game pretty good. So then come back down to Fallout. Well, I was able to save, but what I ended up having to do was I pretty much have 4 files, you might as well say. I have 1 quick save and 3 normal saves. And what I had to do was, I had to save, I would delete the quick save, and I would delete the oldest save, so that way I could create a new one. So that way my system has, for some weird reason, enough memory to do this. And that worked. But there would be times like you'd be trying to save, and it would take anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes. So then you're trying to figure out, what do you do? Well, what I ended up having to do sometimes was go offline. And so I would have to literally click my settings, go under Wi-Fi settings, whatever, click offline, and then I was able to save. Now that was the most effective way, was really delete and save that way. If you were online, you still had the error code. You could save from time to time, but it was better to go online, offline, save. So that pretty much was how I had to end up saving my games. But then you also ran into this problem, which I ran into a couple times. I'd be saving a game, and the error code would pop up as it was saving, and all of a sudden my game file was corrupt, so now I was, screwed, you might as well say. So in that case, I had to re-upload a file that was a couple hours old. The reason why my files were a couple hours old was because I couldn't save was this error code. So whenever I jumped to different towns, go into different buildings, all this good stuff, the code kept popping up because your system automatically likes to save. Well, in my case, I couldn't have it on the autosave because the code kept popping up. And sometimes it would actually freeze the loading screen, so what do? You have to restart over if your file was still good. So after all this lovely fun stuff I was going through on the saves and everything, I was trying to figure out, well, what is wrong with my system? Because I thought maybe my Fallout system is defective. Maybe, all this. And I started reading the forums, and there was other people that had the same problem. I've seen people say that they actually would pretty much get rid of their system to get a PS4 just to get rid of this problem. So because of one game, people actually got rid of their systems. Okay, that's real smart. So I started reading the forums and everything, and I seen someone say like, the deal about Power Purge. And I did that, and what that is, if you've never done it, is you pretty much unplug your power supply in your system, you let your lights go dead, you plug it back in, it's supposed to clean the cache out on the system. That did work. The code come back. Another person said, do a power purge and delete your profile and then re-upload your profile because your game saves in the cloud. So before I did that, I put my system online, I was able to do the save, my game's saved, it should be good. This is where I highly do not recommend doing this one. Do not do a power purge, delete your profile, and then re-upload your profile. Because in my case, I went from having 13 days of gameplay, all my settlements, I was getting ready to play the Harbor deal. So basically I had 13 days in, I was level 67, I had all these guns, I had all my companion missions, I had everything ready to go. I decided to do this like an ass. I did it. My game, I got rid of my code alright, but I went back to 12 hours into the game and level 10. So I lost everything. I'm back to being a newbie with nothing. So I lost all my settlements, my caps, my armors, everything. So now I'm back to playing as a newbie. So I just lost over 300 hours just to get rid of this code. I do not recommend that, doing that method. I should have just stuck to my guns and just kept playing my game and just dealt with the error code all the time. So basically it's a pain in the ass code. What I would recommend is if you have it, just tolerate. Do not delete your game. Because like I said, the cloud's supposed to save our game and it didn't. Everything said it synced up, it should have done it, it didn't. So I lost a whole bunch of hours and everything. Try to fix one problem. Another thing is there's a lot of people out there saying that this code is not real. I have screen capped this thing, I have taken video of it. If you do not believe me, I'm gonna link it into this video so that way it's shown, so that way everyone out there, all the doubters that keep going, it's not real, it's not real. Yes, it is a real code. Yes, it pertains to Xbox One and Fallout 4. I have posted on Xbox's forums, I have posted on Biesta's forums, I have posted on Fallout, Xbox, Biesta's Facebook pages about this. No one is listening. Everyone keeps saying it's not real, it's not real. So far, the officials are not getting back to me on this. I don't know what the hell is going on. I want this fixed in a sense, because if it pertains to, maybe there's 100 of us out there, maybe there's 200 of us out there. If Biesta comes out with another Elder Scrolls game, this code might come back. This code might be something to do with Biesta software or BRDist or whatever it is. Their software and Xbox One. So there's this error code out there that just pertains to one company. It doesn't pertain to any of the other games. So if you're getting this error code, just do what I said. Just save your game, but pretty much delete old saves to save a new. Don't power purge. Don't delete your profile and re-add it. So this is Black Hat Demon. Bye. And just don't do what I had to do.